What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and welcome back to part 14 of cool details you missed and funny moments within Splatoon 3. Thank you guys once again for still sending in your comments and videos to Nintendo Land on Twitter. Thank you so much. Just tons of content. Of course, still a long list of facts that we have to get through. So I hope you guys are all enjoying the content. If you guys have any other facts or details that you want to mention, comment them down below and you could appear in the next video, or send me your video to Nintendo Land on Twitter and give me a follow there, of course. Also, I think right now I will prioritize any Splatfest secrets or things that you've noticed changed within the overworlds, the lobbies, or anything around it, because it is Splatfest time after all. Go Team Water, so definitely send those in if you can. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed today's video, stop what you're doing right now before we even dive in. Stop. Leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Splatoon 3 and Nintendo in general. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now let's jump into the video. Dual Squelcher was a weapon in Splatoon 1 that had nozzles on the top and bottom and shot vertically, which is something that we haven't seen again since then. So, is it out of the game completely? Well, not necessarily, because if you paid close attention to Splatoon 2 and 3, the Dual Squelchers is actually the same weapon, but broken into two different guns. But once you roll and stop to shoot, it actually forms that same gun again by clicking together, which is something that you might not notice if you've never played the first game, and also if you just never looked close enough when you were shooting and firing this gun. It's easy to overlook. This has to be the nastiest Tintabrella player I've ever seen, or really the only Tintabrella player I've ever seen. This flipper flopper decided to put its ring right around the egg basket to the point where it actually dove into the top of the egg basket. Yeah, I guess it just disappears and nothing really happens. It just kind of comes back out for round 2. But yeah, I thought it was a funny moment. Now at first glance, I thought the roof opened and it was the night sky that we were looking at, until I saw all the wires and the different framing from the lights were just kind of dangling from mid-air. I said, obviously this has to be the roof, and I think it's just particles floating around the room. But if you look out of the window, you can actually see the actual night sky, and during Splatfest only, you can see the moon out there, which is a neat little detail. Although it would be really cool if the night sky did come out and the ceiling opened up during Splatfest, showing us the fireworks too that could be shooting off. This lobby clearly wanted to use the bamboozler, and one person joined that didn't have that weapon, so clearly it looks like they're not happy with them. Sometimes all you need to do is spread love in Splatoon, and sometimes you don't get it back. When looking at your table turf cards, you'll come across one that's the Bamboozler, and the Inkling holding the Bamboozler looks very familiar. Yep, it looks like it could be a younger Captain Cuttlefish. You can actually see the same captain's hat on his head, and also the fact that Captain Cuttlefish loves the Bamboozler. It's his favorite weapon, and he even uses it as his cane. Man, I would love a backstory game or even DLC where we get to play as Captain Cuttlefish back in the war. This person completely played their team after all agreeing to do a victory jump. Sometimes when it looks like the odds are against you, just keep fighting, because this person has immaculate defense and shows you how long you can survive. If only their team was doing their part on the other end. What's up, everybody? Happy Splatfest Day. I hope you guys are all doing well, enjoying the game, playing, getting your team up there. Hopefully, Team Water wins. Team Water for the dub. Guys, if you're enjoying this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. We are at 188,000 subscribers right now. We're super close. We're getting to 200,000 by the end of the year. I mean, we've gotten like 3,000 in 1 week thanks to you guys. Like it up, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. You guys are a big help. Right by some of the exits to the next area in Alterna, you'll notice on the concrete part some hands imprinted into the cement with signatures beside them. And you'll notice this on lots of the different cemented areas before you enter each next additional zone. Sometimes it's just one hand, sometimes it's two hands, but it's always the same 3 people every single time. So this must have been some of the last few human scientists, or maybe even celebrities in this area. Maybe they're the scientists or workers that worked on each site, so they left left their mark, noting who was there. But like I said, it's always at least one of the three, two of the three, or all three of those same three signatures over and over again. So it's definitely very interesting, and I hope we get more lore on the past humans as well. Nope, you didn't see that wrong. If this ever happened to me in-game, I don't know what I would do. I think I just had to set the controller down and just let them win the game already. Right now, there's a Rainmaker glitch in Museum. It's not really a glitch. If anything, it's kind of just like an exploit that you can do, and it's only on one side of the stage. If you go to this side and actually do a flip to the corner, the game will actually think you're up at the top and closer to the end goal with the Rainmaker and actually move the line a lot higher than it should be. Like I said, right now, for some reason, it's only on one specific side of the map, not both sides, so I don't really know which one it is, but I'm sure it's going to get patched very soon. This one was just so hilarious to me. Now, you've probably been in the middle of battle and didn't really notice these things at first. Some of you may have. I didn't for sure, but going through Eeltail Alley, you'll notice that there's two phone booths on the stage. One side actually just has a jellyfish typing on a payphone, and the other side has a fire hydrant. I have no clue why there's a fire hydrant in this phone booth, but I don't know if it was just supposed to be funny and like a funny thing from the devs, but I'm telling you, my sense of humor, I laughed at this way harder than I needed to. Once again, playing Ninja Squid is always fun, especially when you want to be secret and sneak up behind somebody, but somehow this could happen. This one, I just have no words. This person is fully charged with their E-leader, not even paying attention, and then somehow hearing the person behind them. What kind of headset do they have? And one question you might have is, why are the Inklings able to walk all over the snow in Alterna? Well, Agent 2 actually tells you when you first get there, the snow is fake, and it's actually not really that cold at all. It's probably all fake thanks to, once again, those crystals that the scientists use to imitate nature with the sun and even the sky, so it's probably what's used here. It's actually not snow, but I can tell you one thing, the ice, it's definitely real. Sometimes if you need to take cover and get away from all the enemy fire down below, just jump on some slamming lids. Sometimes they can line up perfectly and be your steps. From the shell out machine, there's 4 different colored banners that you can get, but all with the same pattern on them. Different octopi, it looks like they're dancing. I don't really know what's going on, but I could tell you one thing. You cannot tell me this isn't based off of Squidward. It has the same shaped head. It even looks like it has a little nose up front like Squidward, and the eyes match up, and it looks like Squidward dancing. I can't unsee it now, and neither can you. And finally, getting attacked by the malls in Salmon Run is just not fun, but especially when it's a squad wipe when you're all on top of a tower. That's all the time we have today for the Splatoon details you missed and funny moments. Thank you guys so much once again for sending in your details. You guys are awesome, keeping this series alive. Thank you so much. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to help this series continue, and also to help us reach 200,000 subscribers by the end of the year. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. See you guys.